Owlbert, watch your words. Don't go overboard like last time.
I'll play it safe this time. I won't provoke anyone. Don't worry. I can handle myself. The Glamoth Empire's Iron Cavalry, the Molten Knights who set everything in their path ablaze, are unshakable instruments of war. This is the terrifying impression left by the Stellaron Hunter Sam. But what most don't know is that Sam is just the code name for the armor. Its wearer is in fact a seemingly frail young lady. Clad in armor and fighting for her life, this is the star of today's Keep It Up with Star Rail.
Looks like the studio's had a little bit of a makeover since I was last here. Huh, Owlbert?
The battle-worn set designed by Boothill. Let's leave those sad times behind and move on. To better understand the Sam's armor designs and combat style of its wearer, Firefly, we've invited an expert in the field of mech research for this episode, Mr. Yang!
I don't know about expert, but I do have a keen interest in mechs.
You're too modest. Well, without further ado, let's begin with Keep It Up with Star Rail. Firefly is a fire-type character following the path of destruction. This well-trained warrior fights in a Firefly Type 4 strategic assault mech, codenamed Sam, taking the battlefield with immense force. When Sam uses basic attack, they deal fire damage to a single enemy.
Channeling energy into the gauntlets and using jets at the elbows, they deliver a powerful straight punch, a simple yet effective move.
When Sam uses their skill, they consume their own HP to regenerate a fixed amount of energy and deal increased fire damage to a single enemy. In addition, their next action is advanced forward.
It's a powerful move, all right, but more importantly, it's also a certified classic. Man, just imagine donning that armor. Hard enough to get a little fired up.
Even without the armor, you seem to be firing up the studio, Mr. Yang. The lower Sam's HP, the less damage they sustain. And when combat starts, if energy is below a certain percent, Sam will regenerate it. When energy is full again, Sam will dispel all debuffs on themselves. When Sam uses their ultimate, they enter complete combustion and action is advanced forward by 100%. Sam's basic attack and skill are enhanced too.
In this state, the armor's reactor energy undergoes a change. It's not a product of some hidden function as much as an externalization of the wearer's iron will.
This change isn't just a change in appearance. It also brings greater destructive power. When Sam uses an enhanced basic attack, they restore HP and deal increased fire damage to a single target enemy. When Sam uses enhanced skill, they'll restore HP and apply fire weakness on a target enemy that lasts for a set number of turns. They'll also deal fire damage to the target and enemies adjacent to it based on the unit's break effect and attack. It's worth noting that both enhanced basic attack and enhanced skill have higher toughness reduction and can inflict weakness break on enemies more quickly. Additionally, while Sam is in complete combustion, their weakness break efficiency, speed, and effect resistance are increased, and the damage reduction from talent will remain at max.
With offensive and defensive abilities, performance parameters are quite comprehensive. Miss Firefly's willpower has pushed this weapon beyond its design.
That's right, and as she gains more combat experience, she'll unlock more of this armor's potential. After unlocking a certain trace, even if an enemy has no fire weakness, Sam can still reduce some of the enemy's toughness while in complete combustion. While in complete combustion, Sam cannot use their ultimate. Complete combustion's countdown appears in the action order. At the start of the turn, the countdown dispels complete combustion. Using her technique, Firefly transforms and leaps into the air and can move freely for a set duration. When the duration ends, she descends and immediately attacks all enemies within a certain range. At the start of each wave in battle, all enemy targets without fire weakness will be inflicted with fire weakness, lasting for a certain number of turns. Fire damage is then dealt to all enemies.
Using the transformation device, she enters in a dramatic descent, delivering a crushing blow to the enemy. You know, when it comes to animation and tokusatsu, this really is a timeless trope. Brings back memories of my animation days.
In summary, Sam in complete combustion can drive enemies into weakness break faster and deal substantial damage during that period. Entering complete combustion ASAP and having teammates who provide weakness break related buffs can make them much more effective against enemies. Let's dive into a real battle and witness Firefly's powers on the battlefield in her Sam armor. The first fight scene from the Tokusatsu, You Dare Defy Me Who Has Sam, begins now. We see Firefly teaming up with a Trailblazer facing off against the Antimatter Legion, notorious for their heinous deeds throughout the galaxy. The Trailblazer takes their first action. They use their skill to reduce the enemy's toughness, and their energy is also fully regenerated. Right after, the Trailblazer uses their ultimate to grant Firefly the backup dancer buff. Now it's time for the star of the show. Firefly takes the stage. She operates Sam and unleashes her skill. The attack costs some of her HP, but the HP lost is converted to Sam's energy. Sam unleashes their ultimate, entering complete combustion. In this state, the enemy's toughness is rendered meaningless before the might of Sam. Sam takes action again and uses enhanced skill, applying fire weakness to the enemy's main force, then immediately driving them into weakness break. Thanks to the Trace's effect, even nearby enemies without fire weakness have their toughness reduced by the attack that Sam just unleashed. It's Sam's turn again on the battlefield, and with the support of the Trailblazer's backup dancer buff, Sam not only deals damage to the enemies, but also inflicts an additional super break damage. With coordinated teamwork and swift attacks, the enemies are unable to rise again. And that's a wrap. What an exhilarating battle. It's really got my blood pumping. I'm just worried that if Sam comes in one day, we'll have to change the decor again.
Oh, that reminds me. The Trailblazer showed me a set of Owlbert-inspired armor. Perhaps you'd like to take a look?
Oh? I can have a set of armor too? Why did you say so earlier? Let me put it on first, and then we can re-record this episode. When facing ruthless criminals like the Stellaron Hunters, I, Owlbert, shall never compromise or retreat. This Sam here is nothing to fear.
There we go. Oh, maybe your weapons department can reference the design.
Let me see.
Now, the concept focuses on a movable defense. The sturdy frame and overall durability can withstand the majority of attacks.
Yeah? That's weird. Wait, let me take another look. No, that's so weird. Why am I a pauldron? I want to have the armor, not be the armor.